G'day. Did you see that last video that I posted? The one about the Takstar shotgun microphone? I'll put the link up there in case you missed it. You might have been wondering how I mounted that shotgun mic with a SmartCam. Let me show you how I did it. So I had another DIY project going. What did I use? Just some simple tools that you've probably got lying around. You saw it in the thumbnail. Let me show it to you again. Here we are. This is how I mount the shotgun microphone along with my camera. It's just basically a T-shaped piece. Let's have a close look. It's simply an aluminium bar and a piece of PVC and a couple of ways of mounting it. Let's have a look at it dismantled. So let's dismantle the rig. Let's just see exactly what it's made of. We've got a piece of PVC here with a cap on the end of it, as you can see. So we've got a piece of PVC and we've got an end cap. And all I've done is drilled a hole through and put a 1/4 inch nut on there. So that's those two pieces. And of course, we've got the microphone plugged in at the moment to the camera. So unplug that, take the phone out, and it's just one of these basic simple mounts that have got a 1/4 inch thread on the bottom. So I hope you can see that. And that leaves us with the microphone and the light. Let's get the microphone off first. So we'll just undo that and slide that out. That's the Takstar microphone that we talked about in the last video. I'll put the link there, of course. And then we've also got this light that I use. And you can see if I turn that on, whoa, it's pretty bright. That's a cool light, and the front of this comes off and you can actually replace it if we turn it around with a warm light. They're magnets that you can see on there. So I can put a warm light on there, and if I turn that on now, as you can see, it's a warm light. So let's put that back where it was, and that on the front. And this too, like the microphone, has a cold shoe mount. So I can simply undo that and slide that out. So they come pretty cheap on eBay. You can find those or on Amazon. And that leaves us with just a simple piece of U-channel, aluminium U-channel. And how I mounted it, again, you can buy these. You just Google or search on Amazon or eBay for cold shoe mounts. And I bought these in a pack of 2 for about $8. And if I unscrew that, as you can see, it's basically just a simple piece of metal with a mount on the bottom there. So, and there's just a 1/4 inch nut and a washer that goes through a hole that I drilled. So that goes into there. Whoops. Doesn't really matter on the length of the piece of U-channel, although obviously it needs to be wide enough so that the light and the microphone don't get in the way of the camera of the smartphone. So I've just got one of those on that end, one of those on that end. You don't need to have the light. You can simply use it. Let's put it all back together again quickly. If I pop that back in there, put my mount back on and screw that in there, and we can just have the microphone alone. So if I put the phone back in, there's the mount on the phone, sorry, the plug on the phone, or the port on the phone should I say, for plugging in the microphone. And we simply wind that up, tighten it up there, and pop that back in there, and Bob's your uncle. So the microphone doesn't get in the way of the camera, because the camera happens to be on the other side over here. So yeah, works great. And yeah, you can see that's something that's easily made for anybody. And of course, not only does this work with just a simple mount for the camera, but it also works equally well. Oh no, I'm gonna have to keep that a secret. I was going to show you how I mount it with my DJI Osmo Mobile 2. that's a different story and a different piece of DIY. I'll show you that on the next video. Thanks very much for stopping by. Do you think that might be useful for you to use? I hope so. Anyway, I'm off. Thanks very much. Give me a comment if you would, please. Did you remember to hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber? Because this is the sort of video that I do, tutorials and advice on how to make better videos. I hope maybe this will allow you to use your cell phone. If you haven't started making videos yet, get started now. I'm sure you've got a cell phone. Take care. Have a fantastic day as always, and hope you make great videos. Bye for now.